And Heinz is Heinz purchased a lot of this land and has sold all of it. They bought 600 acres in 2005, and they don't even have 10 acres to sell right now. So it was a good thing. I think it's filling in. Water Street is a project that we talked about probably ad nauseum for about 4 years. They finally are getting going on the lake part. They bought a piece of property. You can see up there in the red that it kind of comes in like a butterfly. And what they're doing is they're squaring up that property. So right now what you see is a barge out in the lake. They're putting a retaining wall into the water. They'll pull the water out of the hole that is created. And the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau is moving their dirt. It's actually helped us attain our LEED certification. LEED is a leading environmental designation, and to do that, you don't want to be hauling your dirt way across town and using gas and resources. So it's really helped us. We're going to create more property. They needed that to come. This is Williams Square directly across from us. And so their promenade will be here, and they needed more area. So them filling in the lake has been a real positive for their project, and it's going to be a positive for us. But you can see the developer is the same developer that did West Village, if you guys have seen that. It's very, very successful in Uptown. And we'll have a little bit more retail. They're going to put the retail. You can see here the restaurants and shops will be along the water, and here's this promenade walking area that the restaurants will look out onto the lake, and then you'll have residential above that and a boutique hotel. They actually were talking to Hotel Zaza at one time, which would be the ultimate coolness that we need, in my mind. There's some land that Crow Holdings has up here at the top of the map, and Archstone Smith is looking at the multifamily. They're going to do a mixed use. You can see the numbers there. Then next to that, there's a station that they will have between this property and the next property. And the next property is owned by Heinz. They actually sold it to Fram and kept the right to build an office or a hotel there. They want to do a lot of complementary things to what the convention center is doing. You see they've got little boats out on the water, and they've got an amphitheater and a lot of entertainment stuff that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. They're going to take advantage of that, but also have different type of housing. They've got a combination of 4 types of housing, 0 lot lines, all the way to big house, townhouse type layout. There's where the rail line or the stop will be. And the next property is the one that you see under construction and going vertical and fast as they can. Mara is booking things for the convention center January 1st of 2011. So any rain day, she starts doing a non-rain dance. But she has a 275,000 square foot building. We have 80 hotels in Irving. The largest meeting space we have out of all those hotels is 10,000 square feet. So this gives us 50,000 square feet plus 20,000 square feet of meeting space, ballroom space. It'll have its own catering service. And so I've already talked to all the real estate functions that we have, and they can't wait to be there. It's so centrally located for the Metroplex that we're going to be really taking advantage of it. On that same site, you know where that is, Northwest Highway and 114 split, there's a 40-acre site. It's now become 29 acres because of the expansion of 114 that's coming up. But on that same site, there will be a state-of-the-art concert hall. They're going to have 3,400 seats, but they'll have a capacity. They've got a very flexible arena stage setting, and they also can bring the ceiling down. Like if it's a smaller venue, they bring the ceiling down. They don't just put a curtain up to divide it. The ceiling comes down so that the acoustics are fabulous. Live Nation is a strategic partner with them, which that is so great. They own House of Blues in downtown. They are the largest booking agency in the world. They book U2, Madonna. They just recently purchased, I think they're closing actually this month, buying Ticketmaster. So they are a great partner to have. And we will also have themed restaurants. This is someday, if we can, when we get a little further along, I think after the first of the year, we can come back and show you just a program on what they're going to do with this entertainment center part, because it's very exciting. And that's where people want to live, where they're going to be able to go and eat out and walk around and hear live music. There's a lot of talent in Dallas that will play there. And from out of town, of course, big and small. This is just a recap of all the things that are going on. I think, Dawn, if you click a little bit, the stations come in. There's the multifamily, all the development that's either planned, under construction, or recently completed. And I'm going to let Don take over from here because he knows this is coming out of the urban center and he can talk about where the train's going. Thank you.